Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video. It is going to be another update in my rolling Project 10 pan for 2021. I do not have like the most exciting visual progress. I do have a lot of like weight changes in the products that I've been using, and I do have one product that I've decided I'm going to declutter and roll something else in its place. So if you guys are interested in seeing my progress, my update in this rolling Project 10 pan, stay tuned. First, if you have yet to subscribe to my channel and you like project panning content, or you just like to chit chat about makeup, I would love if you'd consider subscribing before moving on. And other than that, let's get into the video. Alright guys, I will have all of my other current project pans that I am participating in linked in my description box down below in case you're interested in binge watching some project panning content. I know I love to watch project pans, binge watch project pans. Let's get into my progress. Let's start with the product that I'm going to be decluttering. So I rolled this QMS Medi Cosmetics Active Glow Tinted Day Cream in last update because I wanted to try and get some use on this. This was more of my summertime shade, and I just don't love this like I remember loving this last year. Part of that could be because I've tried so many skin tints and tinted moisturizers this year that I just like better than this one. I feel like there are so many great formulas out there now. I tried to mix this with my Fenty Eavesdrop, and that was like the day that I was like, I just can't do this anymore. The mixture of the two was so disastrous. I thought I was gonna have to wipe my makeup off and be late to work. And honestly, I would just rather reach for so many other foundation products over this at this point in time, and I just don't want to keep things in my collection anymore that I feel like when I use them I'm sacrificing like using something that I would prefer to use by using that. So I'm ready to just declutter this. I will see my mom and sister tomorrow, so I'm planning to bring a bunch of products to them to see if they want to grab anything. My sister and I do like makeup and clothes trading all of the time. Next, let's move on to two products that have been in this project since January. First, we have my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. This has been in since January. This is like the bane of my existence. I don't want to purchase any more eye primers currently because it's like a part of my makeup collection. I feel like the one and only part of my makeup collection I feel like I can actually keep curated, but I'm so over this. So I really want to finish this up. I did have some really good movement since the last update. Like I am making good progress, but this weighed 10 grams last update and it still weighs 10 grams this update. So I still feel like this is gonna take me until the end of the year to use this up. Such a good like bang for your buck. I've never used up an eyeshadow primer that I can remember. So this will be the first one, and it has been such a learning experience that eyeshadow primers take forever to get through. And then my Kosas Revealer Concealer has also been in since the very beginning. I am really excited because I was starting to feel really unmotivated by this product, but this was weighing 24 grams last update and we did see a gram of movement, so it's weighing 23 grams now. I do have a couple of foundations that just are not the right shade, and I do need to mix like another lighter foundation with, and I keep trying to remind myself to use this to mix as a lighter product because this can be just way too bright underneath my eyes. I do have the shade 1. And I feel like if I started to remember to use this as like a light mixer, I could get through this really, really quickly. My cap has broken off. I've mentioned that obviously many times. It broke off, I think, in January. I enjoy this concealer a lot. However, I've heard a lot of other people had issues with their caps breaking off, and I just don't want to have to deal with having a literal piece of Scotch tape over this again. So I would recommend this product. Just be leery, your cap may break, and as of this point in time, I won't be immediately going out to repurchase this. If this ended up in my collection again, I wouldn't be surprised. It is one of my like more favorite concealers that I've tried, but I recently brought I recently brought the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer back into my collection, and I think the two are kind of similar. Kosas probably has a little bit more coverage, but this is not a review, so I'll just move on. My Glossier Cloud Paint in the shade Beam has also been in for quite a while. When I rolled this in, it was almost brand new. As you can see, we were way up here, and we made pretty good progress throughout the course of the year. I feel really good with my progress from the last update until now. We're about halfway through this product. You need such little product to like actually make an impact on your cheeks that I don't even think I'll necessarily finish this up this year. I really do enjoy this shade. I really do enjoy this formula, but I am going to keep this in and continue to work on it. I'm just leery that I won't finish this by the end of the year. I would love to finish this by the end of the year because then I would have finished 3, possibly 4 blushes by the end. I thought I might make it to 4 blushes finished this year. 2 powder, 2 liquid / cream, possibly 5. I need to get moving on this. If I could finish this by the end of the year, I would be so happy. A product that is causing frustration is my Marc Jacobs bronzer in Tantastic. This has been in for quite a while too. I want to say I rolled this in April, where it weighed 145 grams in April. Last update, it was weighing in at 143 grams, and we did see another gram worth of movement, now weighing in at 142 grams, but still no pan. And I like want to rotate through my bronzer collection, or I've been trying to rotate through my bronzer collection because I have so many bronzers, but I really want to hit pan on this. When I like run my finger over it, I feel the dip, but I also feel like it doesn't look like that significant of a dip. Like I feel like I still have a ways to go on this, and I'm getting a little bit discouraged by this. I considered rolling this out, but then I was like, no, all of that progress for the last few months would have been for nothing. So I'm gonna keep chugging away at this until I'm able to hit pan, but I'm definitely feeling discouraged by that. My Milk Lit Highlight has been in since April as well, and it continues to weigh, it's weighed 60 grams since I rolled this in. But if you look at pictures from when I first rolled this in until now, I've made a really good, or I've made good progress like right in the center here. I feel like this is something I had rolled in originally just thinking I was going to do a use goal on it, but then I decided I want to see if I can hit pan on this by the end of the year. I'm not 100% sure that that will happen. This is something that can be super intense, or you can really sheer this out. I love the formula. I think it is so beautiful, but I also have so many highlighters I'm also trying to rotate through. So I use this a decent amount since the last update. I'm hoping you'll be able to see a little bit more progress when I insert the footage, but I don't feel like I feel like we've got a couple more months to go until we'll hit pan on that. My Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Beauty, not Pillow Talk, my Beauty Light Wand in the shade Peachgasm has also been in since April, where it was weighing in at 16 grams. Last update, this was weighing in at 15 grams, and we are now at 14 grams. I do feel pretty happy with the progress that was made from last update until now. I feel like this is a product that like I use a couple times right after my update, and then right before my update I'm like, oh shoot, I forgot this is in my project, I need to use it. So I just need to continue to be consistent with this. I feel like I was pretty consistent with this in July, and I'm also very curious, like now that I'm getting like really towards the bottom of this, what is it gonna, like how is the end of this gonna go? Because it is like a product you squeeze onto the little floof ball and then like dot it onto your face. So we'll see. I'm continuing to work on this, and I hope to finish this. If I could finish this by like end of September, I don't necessarily think it's realistic to have this finished by the next update, which is crazy because when I rolled this in, I was like, I'm gonna have this done in like a month or 2, but this is going very slowly, and I'm just hopeful I can finish it maybe by the end of September. And then the last 3 products I rolled in last update, so I thought I would have better use on this, but I honestly forgot about this for like a good 2 weeks of like when I would have been using this. This is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. When I rolled this in, I have very little progress. You'll be able to see I have very little progress on this. However, I do think I did have a weight change on this. When I rolled this in, it was... Yes, when I rolled this in, it was 133 grams, and it's now weighing 131 grams. So I did use up some product. This is something that I should just put in my bathroom. I do like to use this as a glowy like serum primer, but I mostly wear this on days that I'm not wearing makeup, and sometimes days that I'm not wearing makeup, I don't even enter like my office where I would do my makeup. And if this was in my bathroom, I would put this on as like a glowy, just end of my skincare routine, glowy primer type of situation, and then no makeup. So I think I might do that, and hopefully I will have better use by the next update. I still think I have a couple more months to finish this up, but I would like to finish this up and have another primer empty by the end of the year. I also rolled in my Rare Beauty Fearless Matte Lip Cream, this little mini. Last update, it was weighing in at 17 grams, and it's still weighing 17 grams. I kind of forgot about this and only used this maybe like 3 times this month. Maybe I'll add a little bit to my lips. It's a really forgiving formula for being like a matte formula. It's super comfortable. It's definitely more of like a pillowy, soft matte sort of product, and something that's not going to be like super long wearing. But I do love the shade, and I think it's really beautiful. So I would like to finish this. I do have another shade very similar to this in the full size, so I don't necessarily know that I would go purchase this right away. I do love the full size that I have. I love the shade, so I would always like to have like this, a shade like this in this formula in my collection. But like I said, I do have a full size as well, so I kind of just wanted to get this worked out, get another lip product out of my collection. And then the final product before the product that we're going to be rolling in is my Buxom Seychelles blush. And this is one of my favorite blushes. I was going back and forth on whether or not I wanted to include another blush in this project, just because I have such a large blush collection. I love to cycle through my blushes. I'm not someone who likes to use the same blush every single day, but this is truly one of my favorite blushes, and a blush that I think matches every makeup look that I could do. And I figured if I were to work on a blush, this one would make the most sense. So I decided to. I don't know that I'll hit pan on this by the end of the year, but I would just like to continue to work on it and kind of track my progress for the last months of the year. When I rolled this in, it was weighing in at 38 grams, and it's still weighing 38 grams. I did reach for this probably at least 5, maybe 6 times. I do have it on today mixed with Becca Flower Child, and I do like that mixture. And I'll just continue to reach for this. Again, I'm not even sure I'll hit pan. If I could hit pan on this, I would feel so freaking accomplished, but only time will tell on that one. And then the product I'm going to roll in to replace this QMS, I am rolling in another foundation. I need to finish up some more foundations this year. I don't feel like I'm like on track with that category, and it's probably because I brought in so many this year. But I was working on my Tarte Maracuja Tinted Hydrator earlier this year in my whole collection project pan. My goal is to get through half of it, which I have now done. And the reason I only wanted to use half of it was because I didn't have a huge skin tint foundation. The reason I wanted to get through half of this only in my whole collection project pan was because I didn't have a large skin tint collection at the beginning of the year, and this was one of my favorites. I have since grown my skin tint or light coverage foundation collection quite a bit. In fact, I just recently posted a ranking my skin tint collection video. Shameless self-plug. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave that linked below. This isn't something I think I would repurchase anymore when I finish, so I would like to just use this up and then decrease my makeup inventory numbers in that category by 1. That would be incredible. So I am about halfway through this product. I did mark it right here. I feel like this will take me a little bit to finish this. I want to give myself a goal of like 3 to 4 months, but honestly I could see myself working on this through the end of the year. It's a really, really beautiful product, and I won't not enjoy using this. I just have so many other new favorite skin tints, so it's gonna take bring in a project for me to have that extra motivation to kind of reach for this product and finish it. But I am excited to work on this, and that is gonna wrap it up for today's rolling Project 10 pan update. Not the most exciting update, and honestly, looking at these products, I'm like, I don't know that I'll necessarily have anything to roll out next update. I would love to hit pan on this next update. And then I guess I would roll this out for a new bronzer, because I am just trying to hit pan on bronzers rather than use them up this year. I think it'll just be probably the one. Maybe I could finish this up with like very consistent effort on that, but now I feel like I have like long haul products in this project, which is totally fine. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I would love to hear in the comments below, how are any of your project pans going? What empties have you recently, or what makeup products have you recently emptied out and used up? Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch today's video and for supporting my channel as you guys always do. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye.